take
Yeah,
it.
this is going to weird me
You don't have to have it, but I need to
I'll
have
wear it because you put in the effort for it. I don't want to be an ass.
Yeah, that's okay.
Something different.
You don't need
Oh, just go.
it. Nice to see you again. Someone's in the mood today for filming.
I'm not in a mood. I'm just... I don't even know what I want. Okay, whatever. Anyway.
You
Hey.
good? Hey. See how it... Can you hear the little glitches every now and then?
Like it lags?
Like that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's for me to edit this. Go, say something.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Oh, I can't... Yeah, that's it. I can't hear you echo.
You're supposed to be able to hear.
Oh, okay.
I think your mic just disconnected.
Did I disconnect it?
No, it didn't. It's good.
I might have.
No, it's good now. See how you're moving
Okay.
when you...
Can you hear me now? Why
Yeah.
is it moving? Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Is this mine?
Yeah, this is you.
Why does it not move this? Okay. Woo! There we go.
Is that better? Go.
Yeah, I just thought it would be... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't even know what I'm looking at. Look at me. I just know that things move.
This is the whole episode.
This is a generational gap difference.
Absolutely.
So
and like, not only generational gap, but like I'm still trying to work this shit out, you know?
If you know how to work this shit better than me.
A little bit. I'm doing my absolute best around
I have
here.
no idea what any of this shit is.
Well, I didn't a few months ago, and then I worked it out.
Yeah, but you love this shit. You froth under this shit.
I'm trying to... Oh,
Jesus.
Rebecca.
I don't know why I got to touch everything. Go.
I don't know why I've got to touch everything. Well, Beck's not super in the mood today.
I'm getting there.
She just, you know, it's...
I've eaten, so...
Mm.
Don't look so worried. It won't be this bad all the time, okay?
No, I know that. And, you know, that's part of being a friend is accepting someone during their highs and their lows.
To be fair, I had a really good sleep last night.
I'm so proud of you.
Because I was dead fucking tired.
Yeah.
And I probably slept for too long because I function better on fucking
Yeah,
sleep.
did you have more than 8 hours?
Yeah. I needed it though. But that's why when you were messaging, I was waking up like, what day is it? Did I miss the bus for school? You know, that kind of a sleep.
You know, I started saying this is going to ruin the tour.
Yeah.
I started saying it.
No, I'm in that mood where, where's my bathing toaster?
But I came up with a couple of, when I say me and ChatGPT,
Yeah.
came up with some questions to have a little yap about. Things that I think that we will always have answers to, in my opinion. We'll always have something to say about the following questions.
Okay.
Hang on, one business moment.
10 hours later.
Oh, shit. Do you ever feel like you're bad at motherhood or you're just unsupported as an ADHD mum?
That's a really good question. Do I think I'm bad at motherhood or just unsupported?
Yeah, because...
Definitely unsupported. The humbleness in me.
No, but it's
I'm not
true.
bad. No, it's a really good question. I really like that question.
Okay.
Because it makes you think, and don't get me wrong, there's been fucking shit times in motherhood where I've questioned, oh, that was really shit of me as a mother. But it also makes a mum think, I'm actually not that bad. I'm just not supported by the right people. I don't have the village around me. And sometimes the answer might be I'm just bad. But it also makes you question.
Yeah, but like, see, that glitches again. I'm trying to fix it as I go. I think that like, important to remember that you can't be bad because bad parents don't worry.
Yeah.
Bad parents don't consider, oh my God, was that a bad thing of me to do? They're just bad and they don't feel regret. They don't feel remorse. They think that they're doing the right thing.
You know, I've never thought I'm a bad parent. Have I made shitty decisions? Yes. Have I done things that I thought, it's a bit triggering, probably could have like breathed and then thought about what you're going to do. But no, I think for the most part of it, if I've ever thought, that's because I've been unsupported. And by unsupported, I mean overwhelmed, carried on, and nobody's been like, hey, let's just give her a break for a minute.
Yeah.
And it just kept going, and I've like snapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that like, I have definitely thought I'm a bad parent a lot of the time until Austin turned 1. And then I was like, I'm fucking nailing it. And like, still now I have moments where I'm like really overstimulated and Austin's overstimulating, but I've never really thought I'm not cut out for this.
Yeah.
I did in the first year.
And I think those first years, and I think we both had those moments, I just don't know that anybody's equipped for it. And you're
Anybody?
not. No one.
I think that some people are. And
look, I definitely have sister-in-laws that are cut out for the whole mothering thing.
Yeah.
And they are, well, I think, but I also think you've had your shit together for the most of the time and you've gone like, I'm just winging it over here.
Winging it is different, I think. Okay, when you say winging it, I think it's because you and people, and even I, assume that winging it just means I have no idea what I'm doing and I'm just trying my best. I felt like I still knew what I was doing, because I knew, well, I don't want to say I knew what I was doing.
Did you feel incompetent?
Yeah, I knew what I should do and I knew the right thing to do. And
That's me at work.
Tried to do the right thing for me and my family and my kid, but I felt like I wasn't doing it well enough. Okay. Winging it to me is like, I'm just doing my best. I'm not really sure which way's up. I don't know there's no rule book. I researched so much about what the best thing was for my kid and I would do that, but then I still felt like it wasn't enough.
I don't know if it was different generation. What's that smell?
That.
Oh, it's fucking divine, by the way.
Yeah.
Bath
and Body Works.
Oh.
Bath and Body Works. It's really good.
I think for different generations, I didn't have the phone for research.
Correct.
So I literally was just like, I really hope
maybe
I'm doing
that's
a
why
good
you
job.
feel like you resonate to winging it, like the term winging
Yeah, because I thought, again, when you say I knew what I was doing, I don't know if I was doing it well enough. I thought, well, hang on, how do I say it? I had an idea of what mothering this child should look like.
Yeah.
Because we've seen plenty of mothers and I've had my own mother.
Yeah.
So I knew what it should look like. I didn't know if I was doing that to my ability. So similar.
Right.
I just didn't have the research. I couldn't look up on my phone.
You
if I
couldn't
wanted
chat
research,
GPT. Yeah.
No. We didn't really have the internet as crash hot as that. My research would have been going to the doctor, which eventually I did. But I also didn't want to go to the doctor and say, I don't know what I'm doing. Because you'd be like, what do you mean?
Because then you look like a fucking idiot. Yeah. And then you've told me before you've had that fear of like, well, they're going to call docs and like...
Yeah. So I didn't even know who to ask or how to say, I don't love this kid like I think I should. Because I didn't know the feeling. I didn't know the emotion. I didn't know it was depression then.
I felt that feeling.
Yeah, so I didn't know how to say to anyone.
Yeah.
And I had my best friend.
Yeah.
And she was a young mum, but she seemed like she had it together and didn't really struggle.
Yeah.
So I didn't even
And had she had just one kid or a couple by the time
she'd had two.
But by the time Jermaine was born?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't quite even know if to say to her or how. I just... Not that I didn't feel sad, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know what this was. I couldn't comprehend it myself because I was such a happy-go-lucky extrovert. So how could I then feel like I'm so recluse and couldn't say anything to anyone?
Yeah.
I was trying to fight those battles.
Those demons, yeah.
As well as comprehend what these emotions are so that I could tell someone.
Yeah.
So I felt like there was such a grey area for me that I was going, oh, this is too much. And then the hormones.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So...
I think that, like, I don't want to say I knew what I was doing like I was a fucking expert, but, like, I felt, again, I had the access of, if I'm unsure about something, I can just jump on the internet and ask a question and get the answer. And even if it's not, like, the internet can be a scary place, even if it's not, like, the best source of information.
But you've got options.
I've got options. I can open another tab. I can even go onto Facebook and to see if in a mum's group someone had asked the same question. Like, even though the internet can be an unreliable source of information at times, it still felt less lonely than I think it might have felt for you personally. I mean, absolutely. I don't know, right?
A couple of years after having Jermaine, I got a bloody iPod shuffle for music. So in case you're wondering where my generation gap was.
That's right,
there.
And I think that, like, as I said, I didn't feel like, oh, I know everything there is to know about mothering a baby or being a parent to a baby.
But I think you have everybody has some idea.
But I had an idea. I also... Yeah, I felt confident. Here's the best way to put it. I felt confident in searching for the information. Yeah. I felt confident that if I didn't know, there would be an answer at my fingertips. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? And so when I would find...
But I do that now for Jordan.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
different
and
generation.
if I found the answer at my fingertips, I but then that's when I would be like, okay, so this is obviously the rule or
Yeah.
the information or the technique that will help. I'm doing it, but I still don't feel like I'm good enough. I'm doing it, but I still don't feel like I'm good enough. I'm doing it, but I'm still not getting an answer. And it like, or maybe not an answer, but I'm still not getting that feeling of accomplishment.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And looking back now, that's ADHD because I wasn't getting any dopamine hit.
Yeah.
You know, I
Because that's another thing. What does accomplishment feel like to you now that you're out of the thick of that? What does accomplishment feel like to you, or what is it for you in motherhood now? Like
when Austin talks,
Yeah,
mainly,
yeah.
So, and I think that's why when he turned 1, and I had seen all of the work, especially as well, actually, I find it really hard sometimes to keep up my Spanish with Austin. Even though Spanish is my first language, it's the first language I started speaking, my most comfortable language is English. So I felt really like I was forcing to get Spanish out for him when I would talk to him in the first 12 months. And then even for the first few months of toddlerhood, I felt a bit funny out in public talking to Austin in Spanish.
Wow.
Yeah, I did. Especially because little things, right? Like we'd go to playgroup. This is getting off on a bit of a tangent, but we'd go to like a playgroup and maybe Austin was holding on to a toy or snatched a toy from another kid. I have to teach him that lesson that, hey, we can't snatch that toy and you need to give it back. But I also need to show the other child that, hey, my kid did the wrong thing by you.
Yeah.
And I'm showing him that you're going to get that toy back because my kid shouldn't have taken it off you. So saying that to him in Spanish
Because you
might
talk to
teach
him in Spanish and Taylor
Correct.
talk to him in English.
Correct, yeah. So saying something like that to him in Spanish might teach him, hey, I shouldn't have snatched the toy. But that's not teaching the other kid anything.
Because the kid's got no
Because the kid
idea.
has no fucking clue what I've just said.
Yeah.
So
Because for all you know, that mum's probably going to be listening.
Yeah.
And thinking.
And I want that mum to be
Of
listening.
course she's thinking, you're a little turd.
Correct.
We don't know.
Correct. And so I found that really hard. And I also felt a little bit embarrassed by it because how am I supposed to keep up my Spanish with him and also use him as a tool, as weird as it sounds, for the other kids around to kind of learn with him? I'm not sure if I'm making any sense.
No.
But
It makes perfect sense for me.
Yeah, those things I was like, how do I navigate this? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And then, of course, obviously they don't fucking say anything for the first 12 months. Maybe they'll say a couple of words, but they don't say much. But the weeks that we started hearing Austin say words, I was like, oh my God, it's paying off.
Yeah, this wasn't for nothing.
It wasn't for nothing, especially because Austin's first few main words were only in Spanish.
Wow.
Yeah. So he was saying more in Spanish. When he would want something, he'd say más, which means more. I don't remember what else now, but that was the main one, I think. But yeah, the first few words were only in Spanish.
And your mum and Abuela speak to him in
Correct.
Spanish,
And my dad as well when my dad sees him. So like that's I think what accomplishment looks like now in motherhood, where I'm like, oh, it's making a difference. Admittedly, lately he has been speaking more Spanish, and I really have to speaking more English, and I really have to push the Spanish. But even then, I'm like, good job. Like when the words come out in Spanish, I'm like, fuck, I did that, not just by myself,
but
my mum and whatever. Yeah. But like I pushed that, and it's really good.
Yeah.
What does motherhood like? What does accomplishment look like for you in motherhood?
Well, my niece said yesterday, I mean, somebody says your kids, they're really good.
Yeah.
So
I say that.
Because my big love language is acts of services, I didn't know that...
I'm opening my chocolates really loud on the mic. Can you hear it?
When my niece... Was it yesterday? When did I speak to her? Yesterday, when we were like... it wasn't yesterday, because hang on, I'm all over the shop. Saturday, Friday, Thursday. Thursday we're at the hospital. She was telling me, we were talking about Georgia starting high school. And then obviously my niece is no longer in high school. And she said, yeah, well, when I started high school, Jermaine was already in high school, he used to make me lunches. And I said, did he? And she goes, he used to bring lunch. I hadn't made their lunches for ages because I've tried to build my kids to be really independent.
Wait, what? Stop.
He used to make my niece. She started high school, I think, a year or two after him.
Okay.
So he used to say to her, "I've got money. Do you want to come to the canteen?" Because they're more like siblings and cousins.
Right.
And so he'd say to her, "Come to the canteen. I'll buy you something." She's like, "No." And then when he was making his lunch, he said, or like he would make her lunch, and I had no idea. He would make her lunch, and I'd go to school, and he'd say, "I've made your lunch."
You're joking.
No, and I'd say, "Really?" And she goes, "Yeah." She thought maybe I was making the lunch, and he was giving it to her. And I was like, I don't even make his lunch. Like, they do it themselves, because sometimes they're making everything, sometimes they take nothing.
Oh, my God.
So he was making her lunch and taking it to school. She's like, "But I never ate." Like, I wasn't really, they get into high school and their patterns change and everything. But so he was taking, I'm like, "Oh, that's so good." So very thoughtful, and I had no idea about it. So little things
Shut
like,
up.
yeah.
That's adorable.
And we know Jermaine now, right?
Yeah.
So little things like when they do that, I think, oh, when they think about other people other than themselves, or, "Oh, I might do this." And
Yeah.
Georgia, before Christmas, was like looking at her outfit. So Georgia and Bryson are like Jermaine and Natalia.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh my God, this outfit would go so good for Bryson." And so she rang my sister, FaceTimed her, and she's like, "This outfit would go for Bryson, this, and this." And little things like that. I think
That's really nice.
They're thinking about other people.
That's really sweet.
Also, I don't want it to get to the point where they put other people before themselves.
No.
But little things like that, or when people are like, "Oh, that was really good of your kids," I'm like, "Oh." So
That's really sweet.
When they're nice outside of home and people have recognised that, then I'm like, "Oh, my job as a mother is done."
Not done, but
No.
like it's working.
Yeah, because I've always said, you can do what you want in this house. Be an asshole, do what you want. This is your safe
But when
place.
you go outside.
As soon as you leave this front door, you represent yourself and our family. Please don't let us down.
Yeah.
No pressure. Just don't be a cunt, because manners are for free. That's all I say.
Yeah. And like, I think there's difference in saying like, don't be a cunt and manners are for free. And then also like being lovely to people. Like when I took George to the zoo, last week. We're getting lunch and Austin loves having ketchup or like sauce with his nuggets. So I got the kids some nuggets. George had like these tenders and Austin had nuggets and whatever. And we're about to pay and I'm like, "Can we get extra sauce? Because my kid really likes sauce." He's like, yeah, no problem. And I went, "Oh, thank you." Because he put on like heaps and didn't charge me for all of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, thanks so much." I pay and I'm like, "George, you right to grab that?" Because I was pushing Austin in the like trolley thing. And she picks it up and I like, "Okay, thanks, mate." And she goes, "Have a lovely day."
That's her thing.
And I
was
went,
telling you?
"George, like, you sweet, sweet soul."
Yeah. That's her thing that she's been trying. In the household, sometimes people don't hear her.
Yeah.
That's her thing.
She's quite loud and she did it well.
She's learning now.
Yeah.
Okay, so from all these things that have made her quite embarrassed.
Yeah.
But she's learning now that,
What a sweetie.
So
I'm so proud of her. Like, yeah, she's just a sweet, sweet angel. But that's interesting how, like, not feeling supported. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very multifaceted conversation.
It really is. And when you say not feeling supported, by you even taking George to the zoo, I was like, because poor thing, we both worked full time.
Yeah, and she felt like her life was tragic.
Yeah, that was it. I was telling my sister, but I couldn't think of the word. My life is so tragic. It's not your fault because you're working. And I'm like, oh. But I can't do much.
Yeah,
you know
you're
I'm working. But yeah, so when you jumped in and was like, "Hey, I'll take it for the day," even that, I'm like, "Oh my God, that's so supportive." It did nothing for me because I'm still at work, but I know that it supported her, which in turn supports me.
Yeah.
So
she came home and took a nap.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, mate, that nap went for hours.
No, she came home and napped here.
She napped at home too. Austin must have exhausted her.
Yeah, absolutely. She said to me, "I'm tired from mothering all morning." She said,
"Yeah,
I'm tired from mothering all morning."
Imagine I earned that kind of nap.
I know.
She'd say to me, "What have you done?"
I drove them to the zoo. They had lunch. We saw the zoo. They fought like actual cousins. They were holding hands at one point, and Austin was like, I think he wanted to see the elephants, but the camels were first. And George goes, "Oh, look at the camels." And Austin lets go of her hand and goes, "No, I want to see the elephants." Yeah, and George was like, "But the camels are right here. The elephants are ages away." She's like, "Bro, what are you doing?"
Can you see where her mother comes out then sometimes?
Yeah,
like,
but I saw that more like kids, like cousins
Yeah,
fighting.
yeah.
Like it was so
She
cute.
felt safe enough to do that to him.
Yeah, yeah. It was cute though. It
Yeah.
wasn't like she wasn't actually pissed at him.
Yeah.
It was cute.
She's giving it to him.
Yeah,
No,
she's like
yeah.
the fucking camels are right here.
Yeah.
The elephants are ages away.
Yeah.
It was cute. Not gonna lie.
How funny.
Yeah.
Super, super cute.
I loved it. It was actually like, yeah, and I think as well, I've told you, like, getting my license has been Georgia has been one of my biggest motivators, and she hasn't even known it. Because I wanted to be able to rock up and, like, I'm excited for when she starts school. I can do, like, hey, I'll pick you up. We'll go get ice cream.
You guys can come watch her footy game.
I can come watch her footy games. I can do anything. I can
Yeah.
go do anything I want to see Georgia.
I'm telling you, you're not going to know yourself.
I already don't.
Yeah.
I already don't. But
I don't think you realise how big free will is.
well, yeah. And I think, you know, the other thing as well is that before getting my license, like in this past year, I did make it work if I wanted to get somewhere.
You did, yeah.
I made it work. I didn't necessarily go everywhere I wanted to go, but I would make it work with public transport, or at most like asking someone to help me out. Do you know what I mean? I definitely felt restricted that I couldn't go everywhere I wanted. But I definitely did my fucking best. Yeah. And I definitely made it work as best as I could. And like the other day, yesterday, I drove to Maddie's and the boys had a play date. And I thought to myself, I was driving towards like getting into Maddie's street. And I thought to myself, fuck, I didn't even notice the last time I got the bus to Maddie's house and had to walk in the heat, like the 10 minutes from the bus stop to her house.
The fact that you don't have to ask anyone.
Yeah.
Oh, are you free today so I can like live somewhere or to do something?
And even then the bus, like I have to rely on the bus time and then, as I said, walk 10 minutes from her, like because I used to have to get it to, I don't know if you've been to Maddie's house. I used to have to get the bus to the train station and then walk from the train station to Maddie's house.
I can't tell you the last time
in the pram with Osti pushing the pram. And I was driving there yesterday and I was like, I didn't even, I should have made it more of a monumental moment. Like, this is the last time I'm doing this. This is the last time I have to do this trek. And I didn't even.
But you had that moment then. Like
technically.
That would be your moment.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's a really good question, actually.
No worries. You thank ChatGPT for that one. Hang on a minute. I'm trying to find another one. Is routines freeing or suffocating for you? Having a routine.
Oh, freeing. I definitely need it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Do you spiral when things don't go like to plan?
I think I've told you before, my brother used to say to me, he still does, you must plan to plan, do you? And I'm like, pretty much.
Yeah.
They know it. Although, this is coming from someone who hates being micromanaged and told what to do. It has to have a fucking routine. And it doesn't have to be strict. We're not like dinner at 5, bed at 7. Like, we're not that.
Yeah.
More when the kids were younger, we had a routine. It could have been very loose.
Yeah.
But now, so that we know what's happening.
Yeah.
So shopping gets, although we didn't do it today, but shopping usually gets done on a Saturday. If not Saturday, then it's got to be the like that's the routine of it.
Yeah.
Bed's usually 9:30ish.
Yeah.
When school's back, dinner I like to have between 6:30ish, except on a training night. But it can't be any further than that, because even that, if it's out at like 7 and it's not a training, I'm like, what have you been fucking doing?
On? Yeah. What's been happening there?
So it doesn't spiral, but it throws me.
Yeah.
Because it's so routine. My towels in the household towels get washed on Wednesday and Saturday. You know, like
it's all in like structure.
Yeah, it's very structured.
Yeah, structure.
And
not necessarily
my kids need that as well.
Yeah.
So they know, and I think because it is busy, sports season is just coming back up now, next month or the month after. So it's really got to be structured.
Yeah.
Because George's Saturday playing, Jermaine's Sunday, he's full time at work. Like we've all got to work around.
Yeah.
And it makes our household run easier.
I think that's another reason I started enjoying toddlerhood, is because toddlers thrive on routine. A happy toddler is a toddler that knows what's going on. Because if you think about being a baby and then a toddler, they don't know anything.
No.
But they still know, I wake up, I have something to eat for breakfast, I play for a little bit, then I get a bit tired, I might go down for a nap, then I get up again, we play, we have dinner, we go
But
to
it
bed.
also helps you to know them, like, oh, he's getting a bit tired. That's because his nap time's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both it's the way that we both work harmoniously, or maybe in my sense, both because I'm the stay-at-home parent, but like a family. Like even on weekends, Taylor knows because she's his parent. The routine of it all. Like today, he skipped a nap. To be fair, so I've said to Taylor, make sure he doesn't fucking fall asleep in the car because if he does, we're fucked. We're screwed. Georgia had to sit down, sit in the
Georgia
car.
told me that she had to talk to him.
Yeah, I'm like, keep him
and I
fucking
said,
awake.
so that he didn't fall asleep, I knew.
Yeah.
I thought we've done that.
Yeah, you've had to do that before. Yeah. If they fall asleep in the car, we're fucked. Because he doesn't transfer. He'll just wake up and think, oh, yeah, ready to go again. And, yeah. So, yeah, like routine for me has always been super important. And I think that's another reason. I don't think it's the only reason, but I think it is a big reason why I struggled in the first year because we didn't fucking have one.
Yeah, like, you're trying to work it out.
Yeah, exactly right. And the minute that Osti dropped that nap and we were having one nap a day and I had a flow to our days, okay, this is what we do, this is what we do, this is what we do. It was just the stars aligned for me to be like, fuck, toddlerhood is so much fun. I love toddlerhood so much. And it's like not like that for everybody, but that was my experience.
It baffles me when people aren't running out of structure or routine. Because I'm like, how, like, what do you do? My sister, Kim, is that person. She'll make all the plans in the world. We're going to the beach, we're going here, we're going there. And so I've like spent the last 48 hours working out what I need to put in the car for the beach. What do I need to pack in my bag?
Yep.
What do I need to grab for the kids? And then at the last minute, she'll be like, oh, yeah, no, we're not going, we're doing this. It's completely different. And she can see it's by osmosis. So from that, she's like now, she'll tell me the change of plans before she tells anyone.
Oh, my God.
Because that'll give me time to spiral and get my shit together again. She's worked that out.
That's good.
Yeah, because she's like, I can see you like, I'm like, how do you just plan that and that? Like she would say, yeah, I've booked a trip. We're going to let's just say Bali. And then a week out from it, be like, yeah, no, so I've rescheduled that and we're going to Fiji tomorrow. I'm like,
what the fuck?
No, she's content with that. Like,
that's insane.
Yeah.
I could not do that.
No.
I couldn't live like that.
But
I've fallen to
fine.
the floor and cried when things have not gone the way I thought they would. Like literally, like in Taylor and I, Taylor's seen it. Like, okay, we made these plans, something didn't work out for whatever reason, and I have fallen to my knees and cried.
I have to remember, nothing is concrete.
Nothing.
And it's not an emergency.
It's not an emergency.
So I remember that when I'm like, even like when I was on my way here.
Yeah.
It says it takes me 15 minutes. It's 100 on the freeway. So
yeah, but you also...
Yeah, but also I'm like, it's not an emergency. Like,
no.
And that's when I know to relax my shoulders, breathe.
Yeah.
What are we panicking for? We're not late for the fucking house. Or, you know what I mean? Like, just settle.
It's just...
And I realise how much we are running on a
yes.
When I say that more often than not.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, we are like wired.
Oh, you're right.
Yep. Ooh.
It's just like you don't even realise.
No.
You don't realise.
You don't realise that you haven't breathed.
No.
Like at every set of lights, I'd stop at before I'd be like, breathe. And I'm like, I don't know the last time I took a deep breath from my stomach. Like, wow. But yeah. What's that? I'm loving this.
Do you apologise to, I think we've talked about this. Do you apologise to the kids when you snap?
Yeah, I do.
How do they react?
Well, last night, for example, let me pull up this.
Do they go like, oh, thanks, Mum? Oh, shit.
No, they definitely don't say thank you.
They don't thank you?
No. That's okay. We do it differently. Not in a million years would my parents ever.
Fuck no.
And they still don't. Well, obviously my mum doesn't, but my dad still doesn't.
I hope your mum doesn't.
That'd be awkward.
Woo!
So, last night I flipped it at Georgia because for the whole school okay, my kids are completely different. Jermaine, when it was school holidays or the weekend, he'd see something, and because this was us, obviously they're raised completely differently.
Right.
He'd see that there was dishes in the washing up rack, and he would just
do it.
I'll put them away. He'd see that there was like rubbish piled on the bin because it was for the recycling bin, and he'd just do it, which is how we were raised. And I never had to tell him.
I must admit, I wasn't raised that way.
No. But
and I struggled with that when I became an adult.
I also don't remember my mum saying, can you just do it? Like, we just went, oh, we'll just do it. He just did it, right? He could just see it with me, mum. Georgia sees all that, And sometimes I've even written a list for her. Pack the dishes away, make sure the kitchen, like it's not even a big list. It's keep the kitchen tidy, take the rubbish out. Like it's bare minimum, right?
Mm.
I'll get home and nothing's been done. And I'm like, you couldn't even put water in the dog's water bowl either. Like, it's not that hard. So then I said to her last night, what did I say it like? Oh, I was out of toilet paper in the bathroom. Right. And I said, can somebody bring me in some toilet paper? And Chris like, Georgia, take your mum in some toilet paper. So she gets the whole pack of toilet paper. And then she had just finished having a shower before as I was on the bathroom. So the floor was a bit wet.
Yeah.
She was about to then slide the toilet papers over the wet floor. Oh. And I could see it about to do that. And I said, but don't do that because you're going to get it all wet. And she goes, and threw it. And I said, don't throw it at me because I don't throw it at you. I said, just pass it to me. It's not hard. It was all because she got told to pass toilet paper. Nobody was interrupting her doing anything, right? We've just put her out for no reason. And I thought, I can't with this kid because my other kid's about to go away for 11 days and she thinks she's got it hard. Like, just don't. Anyway, so she's gone to bed, had a little, not a tantrum, she just doesn't talk. And every time I'm like, oh, good night, baby. And she's like, no. That's her thing, right? So anyway, then I thought I heard her crying in bed. And I was like, are you crying? Then she says, why? And I'm like, so it was her. I was also had no sleep in 48 hours. So I thought I was also delirious as well.
Yeah, you're a bit snappy as well. Yeah.
And I was like, I can hear you. And she goes, I'm not. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I said, or are you talking on the phone or watching a video? My brain is too wide because I haven't slept. This is us texting from bed.
Yeah.
She then puts a thumbs down. Then she says, just don't talk to me. I'm too lazy and rude. So at some point I've obviously said, you know what? You're just lazy and rude.
And you don't even, the funniest part is that you don't even remember saying that.
No.
But she does. Oh, shit.
Oh, my throat just got.
She obviously remembers you saying that.
Dry. Yeah, she remembers it.
Yeah, it's like stuck in
her brain. But I like how she didn't take, maybe I should pack the dishes away. She just picked that lazy and rude. Anyway.
Yeah, but like...
I know, that part sticks.
It sticks,
yeah,
right?
I know as a child it does.
Speaking of, after this story, I have to tell you about a story. Anyway, continue.
And then I said, George, you are a bit lazy. You can see things need doing around here and don't. The most you've done is clean the bin, which I'm grateful for. So I did praise her on that because she sent me a video of how she cleaned the bin. Which I'm grateful for, but I've got to tell you, pack the dishes away, etc. I shouldn't have to. She goes, okay. And I said, anyway, I'll always love you regardless. I'm sorry. Good night. She says, no. And then continue to send me TikTok reels till the morning.
So
the mothering's hard.
It's tricky, right? It's tricky because how many times were you called lazy, but then you found out it was just ADHD?
I don't even remember.
Okay, so I was called lazy a lot, and it was just ADHD.
I was the overachiever that went and done the most.
Right, different flavor of ADHD then. Yeah,
I think that's what we are because we are.
You
the
and
same,
Georgia
same,
are different flavors.
But even me and you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Georgia reminds me of you whenever you tell me stuff.
George, you say all the time.
Yeah.
Georgia's like a little me, and I'm like, yeah, but Georgia's a little me.
Like
I look at Georgia and I'm like, fuck, copy paste, just with a little tongue and blood, honestly. Like, truly.
Yeah.
Like, it's, Georgia and I are exactly the same. I was called lazy, but it was just my ADHD.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is maybe Georgia doesn't get any dopamine out of getting the dishes done or taking the bins out. So she's like, I'm not going to fulfill that. It's not going to feel good to do that. And instead what it feels is actually debilitating. It feels like it's
chaos.
Sucking the life out of her.
Chaos.
Yeah.
That's her.
But her room is always clean.
But she hates,
Her room is always clean.
It's definitely not clean.
Every time I've gone into her bedroom, it's like impeccable.
No. Bed's not made. Everything's everywhere. The dressing table is scattered with everything.
Yeah, right.
Definitely not clean. But she's also very OCD and gets overwhelmed when things are out of place. But the way her room is chaotically good for her works. Definitely doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Like it has to be spick and span. I can walk into your house when it's chaos and it not do nothing. Like I would like, cool.
Yeah, because you're walking away from it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor. Turn the mic like this so it's away from me completely. See how it's like facing me? Yeah. I think that's what makes it make a difference.
Can you hear me now?
Speak into it. Like if you need to get closer to it, like this, or like you get in.
You want me to fuck around a bit more?
Sorry. Oh, a little bit.
Where? Like.
Just like that. As long as you can still speak into it, but it doesn't face.
Can you hear me still? Is
Yeah.
it working?
I'm going to
No,
turn you
something's
up
not
a little
working.
bit.
Did I pull it out?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Say
All right.
something.
Hello.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Anyway, I just think it works a little bit better this way. Yeah, Georgia and I have the same, I think, flavor of brain, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The other night, I was getting Austin to sleep, and some nights, like tonight probably, because he hasn't napped, I'll be able to put him in he has a big boy bed. Have you seen it?
Oh, I seen it, but I haven't seen it all done. Like
It's
you
in
showed
there.
it. Yeah, you showed me it the other day.
Did I?
Yeah, last weekend.
Oh, well, it's built up now.
Yeah,
It's all done now.
yeah.
Tonight, I'll probably be able to put him in his big boy bed on his own and just sit next to him and he'll fall asleep on his own. But on the days that he has a nap, he needs that little cuddle to get him to sleep at nighttime. But I get really overstimulated and he doesn't stop wriggling. And then when it's hot, he gets sweaty and I get sweaty because he doesn't stop wriggling. But of course, he wants his blankie on him, even though it's on sweaty. And if I take it off, he calls it pitties. So I'll take it off and he goes, no, I want pitties. Well, I'll put pitties back on, but we're all fucking hot and sweaty because he won't stop fucking wriggling and like, you know. And the other night he stayed, like last night, it was last night, got to a point where he was still and I was like, okay, this is it. Like we're getting there. And it was like a good few minutes and I was like, okay, we're getting somewhere. And then he started again. And I looked down at him, not that he could see me because it was pitch black, not that I could see him, but I said to him in Spanish, Austin, stay still. And something in my head felt like I was a little child again, being told by my parents to stay still. And I think it made it worse that I said it in Spanish because that's what I heard when I was growing up in Spanish from my parents.
Yeah.
It felt triggering. I think if I had said it in
That's
English...
why I think I read somewhere, things trigger us.
Yes.
Because for me, it was, why do I have to tell you? Why is this not clicking to you? I had to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
Why can't you learn the hard way? But I also don't want them to learn the hard way. I'm trying to make it easier for them.
You're trying to make it easier.
But at the same time, I'm like, ugh.
I think that the difference is that like learning to do things around the house is a skill. Austin doesn't have to stay still.
No.
It's not a skill that he has to learn.
Yeah.
It's only putting me out. If that's the way he needs to put himself to sleep by wriggling until he falls asleep,
And also, I do that too.
so be it.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
that's not
moving
for
around
me
like
to
a fucking
decide.
idiot. Yeah.
Correct. That's
hello, I do it here.
Correct.
Imagine somebody saying to me,
He's fidgety.
keep still. I'll be
and
like, oh.
God forbid my kid has ADHD like I do. Being fidgety and not staying still is the number one one of the number one traits.
But also, imagine just trying to get comfortable.
Correct. And like, I get it. Like you said, like learning the hard way. Like that's a skill. Like being a responsible adult who cleans up mess and, you know, contributes to the family home. Like that's a skill. But Austin doesn't need to stay still.
No.
Like at what point?
Not especially when he's trying to get comfortable going
Correct.
to sleep.
Correct.
It would bug me.
Or even if it's not about trying to get comfortable, but like if that's his method of fidgeting until he doesn't and falls asleep.
It shits my husband when I do that.
Yeah. God forbid.
Like, oh, not the fan's too much. Oh,
yeah.
Like,
and then I said to him, I think it, like I said, I said it to him in Spanish. And then I heard my mum and dad saying that to me in the same words in their voices in my head. And I was like, fuck. Like, and it was, Beck, when I say it was instant. It wasn't like I said it and then like a few hours went by. I said it and then I instantly heard my parents' voices in my head saying the same words. And I was like, oh my God. And I then was like, felt immediately horrible. And I'm going to try now and make a conscious effort to not say that to him anymore, because if he is neurospicy the way I am, and there's a very fucking high probability he could be because it's, you know, runs in the blood these days, like, that is horrible.
Yeah,
I
instead
felt
of saying
like
now, I feel like I'm just thinking about it because I've done that to my kids. Like, stay still.
Yeah.
Why couldn't
Were you
said,
told to stay still when you were a kid, though?
Are you uncomfortable? What's wrong? That easy.
Yeah.
But it's a trick, like, stay still.
Yeah.
And I've said that multiple times.
Who is it bothering?
Yeah, you. That's it.
But why?
Because you're trying to get comfy. It's his bedtime in his bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at us learning.
Yeah. And like unlearning too, you know? Like the only person that it's pissing off is me. And why? Get the fuck over it, you
if
dumb
that was
bitch.
me as an adult, I would have said, well, fuck off out of my bed.
Yeah.
And we would have been well within our right to say that.
Yeah. Yeah. You're so right.
Like when you compare it to why does he have to say to, well, fuck off, get out. If I was having a sleepover,
if you don't want to be
get
here,
out
fuck
and stay
off.
on the floor.
Yeah. If you don't want to be here while I'm fidgeting, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. When you think about like that, we are totally out of fucking line.
Yeah. So out of line.
But I think people are like, well, that's because you're the parent and he's the child. So fucking what?
Yeah.
So when people are like, stop crying for no reason.
Do you
I'm
know
an
what,
adult
though?
and I feel like I need to cry to regulate myself at the end of the week. Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Somebody said to me, stop crying for no reason. I need to get it out. I will listen to sad songs to regulate my body ready for the week again.
And
stop.
when you say regulate, that's exactly what I think Austin's doing. And I was told over and over and over and over again, stay still, stop fidgeting, stay still.
I wonder if our parents knew. I don't want to say knew. Well, they knew what they were doing. I just don't know if, like us, like what's different to them to us that we've gone, oh, that's triggering, we're not doing that.
Do you think the ways that we triggered our parents, the same way they're
I wonder if they went, that's triggering, and then did nothing about it. Like, but also I think they were very much like, well, you're the child, I'm the adult kind of thing. Because society said so. Was very much listening to society, where then the next generation came along and we went, fuck society. For whatever reason, I don't know. We just said, yeah, nah, not working for me, And a lot of people are doing that, and I know some that are doing that with culture. Fuck what the culture says. I don't care if this is my second marriage. I don't care if you don't like that I'm talking to you like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know, unrelated as well, I stayed at Mum and Abuela's house the other night, Thursday night, because Tay went to a concert and I had to take Abuela, now that I can, took Abuela to a couple of appointments on the Thursday. And then
can you ask Abuela these questions?
Well.
She's got her daughter and a grandchild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is kind of where I'm going with this.
Hang on, pass me a piece of chocolate, please.
Sure. Oh, the top one's melted because it was under my bum. I can have the next one. Hang on, let me get through this chocky. It's good chocky.
It is good chocolate. Good chocolate's always good when you're in your periods.
Tastes like a pink donut. My mum retired. Her last day was Thursday. So exciting. Yay, Mum.
Exciting for her, yes.
I know, right? Never working ever again a day in her life. At least not paid work. And then my mum gets home from work and I was going to come home. I was going to take Abuela to her appointments and I had Austin with me. But I packed everything just in case. And then my mum and Austin started playing and I couldn't separate them. I was like, it's like separating kids. I can't do this, right? We ended up staying the night. And the next morning, we're getting ready because I had to come home on the Friday morning. And I pulled out clothes for Austin to get dressed out of his pajamas. I said, come on, Austin, let's put clothes on. And Abuela says to me, she goes, do you know what I used to do with your mum when she was 2 and I needed to dress her? I would pull out 2 dresses and give her the choice.
Both of them that she liked?
Doesn't matter. Oh, both of them that Abuela liked, you mean? Yeah. Abuela would make 2 choices. And then
I did this to my husband.
Right. Well, and then she goes, I would give them to her and I say, which one do you want to put on? And she made the choice. And once she made her choice, it was, do you want to do it or do you want me to do it? So at the end of the day, she didn't have a choice on whether or not she got dressed, but she felt empowered by giving
her own choices.
Her own choices. And I don't know if Abuela knew what she was doing, but that is a Montessori parenting hack. Like that is a very well-known Montessori approach to a toddler. And like, I'm talking like my mum is...
Hello, I'm just had a moment. Sorry. I don't think I've ever done that to my kids. I probably should. Great. Why? I think my husband... Oh.
What are you saying?
Saying it's great as a parent to kids. I do this to my husband. My fucking husband does this to me. When we can't decide where we're going out or what we're going to eat...
He gives you 2 choices?
Either he likes. Although he'd eat roadkill, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But when you're saying where do you want to go to eat, I'm thinking of 15 restaurants in the 5-kilometre radius. Oh, I don't know if they want chicken Chinese, KFC, too much, right? Yeah. But he'll say, not Mad Mex, because it'll always be Mad Mex.
Yes, always Mad Mex.
Ushman's or Macca's? And I'm like, Ushman's, because that was last night.
Yeah.
He does this to me. Where do you want to go?
It's a Montessori parenting
here
hack.
or there.
Very, very common to do with toddlers. The problem I have with Austin is that he's learned to say nothing. The word nothing.
Oh.
The word nothing. So do you want this shirt or this shirt? Nothing.
Do you know what you should do? Okay, get in the car then.
Well.
In case he says, okay.
Well, yeah, that's fuck around and find out parenting.
Yeah.
And my cousin did that once with one of her little ones. All right, were you going to school in your pajamas? Got him in the car. She packed his uniform, obviously. And she was like, all right, get out. No, I don't want to go. Everyone's going to make fun of me. I got my pajamas on. I'm not going to school. Yeah, you're going to school. You didn't want to get dressed. And then she took his pajamas, but she goes, but the next time he does it, I'm not taking school uniform. Fuck it. But no, then the next step after that is, well, okay, well, you haven't made a choice, so I'm going to make a decision and I'm going to dress you now against your will, really, because that's the lesson, right? But I said to Abuela, like, that
it also stops the arguments.
My mum, correct. My mum is 66 years old. She'll be 66 in a few weeks. That was, say, roughly 63, 64 years ago. Before the internet, before books about parenting, maybe books about parenting, but not Montessori parenting. No, I don't even know when Montessori was
invented.
Well, like the Maria Montessori, her name is. The woman that, created the theory of Maria Montessori, I think her name is. Yeah. When, I'm going to Google it. Actually, if I Google, I'm going to. Literally, so mum was alive. But like still, if you think about it, Maria Montessori developed her theory in the early 1900s. Early 1900s. The big moment was 1907 when she opened her first childcare center, where she started putting her ideas into practice and shaping what we now call the Montessori method. And mum was born in 1960. So, like, still.
Never heard about it around then.
But, like, I don't believe my grandmother had heard about it or knew about it or...
And I can't think of...
Especially in, like, 1960 Argentina. Like, please.
It would have just been my way or the highway.
Yeah. You're damn right it would have been my way or the highway. Yeah. And Abuela said...
As a child growing up, we weren't involved in much at all.
Well, like the Montessori method is following child's approach and giving children opportunity to make their own decisions with the guidance of a parent or like an adult to make sure they're not doing anything stupid.
We're doing this and we're going here.
Austin's going to Montessori Academy. Like he starts Montessori.
Preschool.
Yeah, daycare.
Yeah, nice. Daycare. Yeah.
Monday. And that was very much like...
Oh, shit.
Fucking hell. These chairs are not as stable as the other one. I just went flying. But that was very much like that's something we want for Austin because that's an environment where we know he'll be taken care of and nurtured in the way that we would like. But yeah, Abuela saying that to me, and I think she said it to me because I only had one change of clothes with me because I stayed over. Like I wasn't going to bring the whole fucking wardrobe. She's like, I used to do that and it really worked. And I was like, yeah, we do that when we're at home. I just couldn't do it then. But the choice I then gave to Austin was, because my mum was there, I was like, okay, well, your clothes are here. Do you want me to dress you or do you want Allah to dress you? And he chose Allah. And then that was his choice and he made the decision. And like, yeah, it was just interesting that Abuela did that with my mum. Like, yeah, I thought
she
it was
also probably just picked the battles with that, you know. And,
fucking no.
Yeah.
She always does say that my mum was a really easy kid, though. Like, really, really easy.
See, and I feel like that was Jermaine.
Yeah.
He never asked. He didn't care. I picked out clothes. He wore them. Fine.
Austin doesn't really have, like, a preference with clothes.
Oh, hang on. When that comes back up again, the Facebook yearly thing does its thing. Remind me to show you when Jermaine first started picking out his clothes. I think he was, like fully putting a whole outfit together. He was like 8.
4. Oh, 8? I was like, oh, maybe 4.
Because I'd be like, yeah, just chuck on that. It was black and white board shorts, a Christmas shirt. It wasn't Christmas.
It's probably July.
Like, yeah, like it was just the most random things that definitely didn't go. And I remember he wore them to the shops and he felt like $1 million. And I was like,
Fucking oath.
I remember thinking, nah, we're not fucking doing that. And then I thought, oh, I can't be fucked. Yeah, cool. Let's go.
Sometimes when Taylor dresses Austin, I'm like,
That's my husband.
ugh. Yeah. And that's why what I used to do, I haven't done it in ages, but what I used to do is I used to pre-plan outfits and put it on the coat hanger. So when you need to change him, just pick out one, and whatever decision you make, they've already been pre-thought out and pre-planned. But now we just have everything separately. But what does ADHD meltdown look like to you in motherhood?
Yelling, triggering, overstimulated, like...
Yelling and then taking a minute to apologize after?
I probably wouldn't even been taking a minute to apologise. It'd
Really?
just be like the apology would definitely come,
but like not yell and an immediate apology. Yeah, same.
It would probably be like the whole afternoon because it'd be more triggering straight after work. Because I'm getting home, I already know what we're going to have for dinner. Trying to get everything. Meanwhile, that day I probably had to pick up bread. Or something like I'm exhausted from work, exhausted from having to fucking do little shit like that.
Yeah.
But also. What are we going to have for dinner? I get in, Jermaine's carrying on about something, Georgia's carrying on, they're fighting, and I'm thinking, okay, this gets pretty, quicker do that. And then something happens, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, like, shut up! And then I don't know what you're yelling for, and Jermaine's like, oh, okay, settle down, like, it's not like you've had a big day, and I'm like, shut, and it can just go any which way after.
Yeah.
But it will be a whole night of me trying to, like, wind down.
Yeah.
And then
I've had like my moments where I've like, Austin, I've had enough, leave me alone. And he is so sensitive that he doesn't know what I've said because he doesn't fucking understand every word. He understands a lot for his age, but they understand. I've always said like they do understand more than we realize they do in toddlerhood. But it's the tone of it all at the end of the day.
I think they recognize the body language.
Yeah, the body language, the tone, everything. And he cries very easily, and then my heart fucking breaks because I'm like, and the one thing that I tried to implement a lot as soon as he was born, newborn from the beginning, was he's not giving me a hard time, he's having a hard time. He's not giving me a hard time, he's having a hard time. And that was very hard to remember in the baby stage. Like in the first 12 months, it was very hard for me to remember, even though I was the one that believed that or tried to believe that from the beginning.
It's also, I think it's just trying to rewire yourself.
Yeah, they're not doing this to you. They're just having a shitty fucking time. And unfortunately, it's our responsibility to be there for them.
That's what I struggled with the kids.
Yeah.
Jermaine might have had a big day at work because he deals with,
big things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George has probably done nothing and hasn't been stimulated. And now she's picking a fight for all I know for stimulation.
For a bit of dopamine.
Yeah. And they all could very well be doing that or not. And we're all just in each other's face.
Yeah.
And we're all just trying to like back out of this as quietly and nicely as possible. It's not working.
Yeah.
But also we're like, neither of us know how to like just stop and walk away.
Yeah.
We always have to have the last word.
Yeah.
So Jermaine will be like, oh, okay, carry on. And I'll be like, just fuck up. And then I'll walk away. And he's like, I don't know why you need to do that. And I was like, I swear to God, I'm about to fucking sucker punch you to the throat in a minute.
Yeah.
Like, do you need to? And he's like,
bring me my bathing toaster.
Like, just, and it keeps going. And we're still always trying to walk away. And I'm like.
I think that like that might be something, and I don't want to say like my life is harder, but it must be a privilege in some way to be able to communicate to your kids and even your husband, your family, hey, I'm not feeling it. Can you give me a fucking break? Because I can't do that with a 2-year-old. That is something that might be a little bit easier with having older kids. Would you agree, having small kids and then having bigger kids?
It seems like you could say that because they're older and they're old enough
they would
to understand and they can do that. However,
whether they do
it or not. Because
that might be shit. You can understand me and you're still not fucking listening.
You're not even fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Because I have done. Yeah. I'm going to bed and it'll be 7:30. I can't fucking do this. I'm dead tired. I've had a shit week and it's Monday. I'm going to bed and I've literally put myself to bed. I couldn't give 2 fucks if you stayed up to 3 a.m. Good night. and I put
Yeah.
myself to bed with the shit. And that's my tantrum, right?
Mm.
Just because nobody listens to me in this house. Like, that's how I go to bed saying to myself,
Yeah.
nobody fucking listens to this house, might as well fucking die.
Fuck
Nobody
'em
could
all,
care
yeah.
less. Yep, you know what?
I don't care.
Fucking
They don't
survive
care
on
if I
your
live or
own.
die. I
And
don't
then
care
I'll
if
be
I live or
thinking
die.
of, I'm going to hire a hotel tomorrow night. I'm not coming home. Like, none of that's going to happen. But
No,
that's the
but
tantrum in
you've
me.
got
Yeah,
yourself
that's,
up.
That's
Yeah.
that's the adult version of I'm running away.
Packing my shit and I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they'll still come in. Jermaine comes in, trying to like make light of the situation and kind of like giggles. And I don't want to giggle because I'm like, this is fucking serious. You don't even care if I'm alive or dead at this point. Like, this is, I haven't said that to him.
Fetch me my bathing toaster.
Yeah. And then he's like, are you seriously in bed? Swear to God. Oh, fucking hell. Great mother. And I'm like, don't even talk about great mother. Like, it doesn't stop. And I'm like, fuck off.
Yeah.
And then he'll
That's
come lay on the
a good
bed
point.
and
If,
then be
if
like,
you can say
but I
something.
love you, just hug me. I don't want you to touch me because you don't fucking care. And he's like, but I do care. I'm in here hugging you. I'm like, get the fuck out.
That's shit. Yeah, when they're old enough to understand that you want to break but don't respect it.
Yeah, or George is like, Mom,
Yeah.
Jermaine's annoying me. You didn't give two fucks if I was dead or alive. It's like, don't. I'm in bed.
Yeah.
I'm in bed.
No, that would be worse.
So if
Austin
they did
doesn't
leave me
understand
alone,
that I want to break.
yes.
So yeah.
If they did leave me alone, perfect. But they don't.
But they don't. Yeah.
They don't even leave me alone if my husband's sitting next to me.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
So I don't know what's going to happen when I've had the hysterectomy and I physically can't. I can't wait for it, so I can be like, I'm sick.
Well, now you can rely on me. I can do stuff now.
But I'm literally just going to be doing that. I can't. I'm going as
a like.
or someone's gonna be like, Mom.
Like in Mean Girls, I'm sick. You gotta do that.
That would be me. I'm going to bung it on. So when one of the somebody said, you probably won't be out for 6 weeks. I said, shut your mouth and don't. Oh, Mel,
12.
Mel,
Yeah.
Mel,
Yeah.
You probably won't be out for 6 weeks. I've had it. And you've had two cesareans. You should be okay. And I was like, don't you dare say a fucking word to my husband.
Make
it 12. From him.
Yeah.
You're staying away from him.
Tell him that it was the worst thing you've ever gone through. Yeah.
I will fucking like.
You're gonna be milking that till the cows come home.
Yeah.
Fucking oath.
Yeah. If you have to wipe my ass, you wipe my ass. Not necessarily, but you know what I mean? You're doing the fucking most at this point.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, for sure. I'll wipe your ass just to make a point.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll come over and I'll be
I'll let you. See, I can't even do that.
Beck is so unwell, guys. I'll come over, Chris, Jermaine,
so
Georgia.
is David actually wiping her ass here? And then you'd be like,
I'll have to come do it.
I'll do it, Beck. And I'd be like, thank you.
Thanks, Izzy.
I'm sorry,
My
bye,
family
bye.
doesn't love me. And then we'll go and sit in your bedroom and just kiki. We'll take the mics.
Hang on. Just in case you're wondering why I'm milking it. Remember I went to hospital and they thought it was a stroke?
Yep.
My son, again, I've never been to hospital.
It's just an anxiety attack.
I've never been to hospital with anxiety for him to be like, this is a recurring thing.
Do you know what, though? I have a feeling that looking back now...
And Georgia thinks I lied saying I'm in hospital. I've also never lied about being in hospital.
Yeah, but the way you fucking said it made it... I've got to be on Georgia's side for this one. Sorry.
What do you mean the way I said it?
The way you, messaged... what you said made it look like you were trying to prank her.
But I would never say that as a prank.
But we didn't know that. You might have.
I would not be that much of a shit person. Not even a mum.
She messaged you saying, can I go to my friend's house or something? Or can my friend come over? And you
But
just went, I'm in a hospital, Georgia, can't talk.
Yeah.
And
because
we were
there was more messages than that prior to that.
Oh.
And I'm like, I can't even fucking be in hospital and have a stroke.
No, you can't. Looking back now, though, I do think Jermaine was trying to take the piss and have a little ha-ha-hee-hee so he could calm Georgia down.
Yeah,
because
Georgia was to Georgia who's anxious, it's probably just an anxiety attack.
Yeah.
But he wasn't even saying it's okay, it's probably just an anxiety attack.
I think
He's like,
was just
she's probably just had an anxiety attack.
Yeah. But I think that looking back now, he was doing it to just...
That triggers me because I'm like, I can't even fucking have a stroke and you kids take me seriously.
Yeah. Well, I'll come over and wipe your ass.
Yeah.
Wipe your ass.
Yeah.
I'll bring the mics over. And instead of wiping your ass...
I was thinking this the other day. How are we going to do this podcast?
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to take a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. You might actually just have to bring this over.
We can lay in your bed.
On the lounge. Yeah. And I'm going to be like Toy Story. They're coming.
Oh. Andy's coming.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do a bed podcast episode.
Well, we might have to.
We can
Because
do
I'm not
whatever
going to be
you
up for walking straight
and
away.
especially,
Well, I actually have
especially
to.
not up my stairs.
Yeah, no, I have to walk around. I've been on too many pages to say. Well, I've had a cesarean. I know you got to walk around, but
Yeah, but like you got to give yourself a break.
oh, I will.
You haven't got a date yet.
No, still not.
I'm
I
so
called
excited.
up at the beginning of the week, the year.
Yeah.
I still not a date. They said they'll send me a message and a letter. So
Okay, so you
Yeah.
won't miss it.
look, I'm not mad that it's not yet,
Okay.
but I'm also like, when?
Yeah. Well, even I'm like waiting for it for you. I'm so
mm.
excited for this. It's going to be like life changing.
I'm
My mum
excited. I,
reckons
however,
it's-
won't be in the.
My mum reckons it's the one thing that changed, like saved her life.
Yeah, Mel said the same thing.
Yeah.
So did her mum. Yeah.
Yeah. She's just fucking get rid of it. And mind you, my mum said that before I was born, already knowing I'm not going to have my own children. Like full fucking knowing. Yeah.
It's horrible. And this week's periods have just been
Horrendous.
I feel like the older I get, like, no, not the older I get, they get worse every fucking month.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're like, let me just keep going because you're going to get rid of me anyway, so let me just get it all out
Just
now.
get it all fucking out. Your uterus
Yeah.
just knows. You know Maddie named her uterus?
Did she?
Patricia.
Oh, yeah. I should do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm walking around the house like, my insides are falling out. The dramaticness of
I am
it.
very grateful that I have a healthy period. Like, knowing what I know about pretty much not every, but most women in my life, I'm so grateful.
I'm so shocked that I thought it was normal. And it wasn't.
And the difference is, very important different to note, is that it's not normal, but it is common.
Yeah, yeah.
Two different things.
Mm.
It's common, happens to a lot of people,
Yeah.
but it's not normal.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
And that's why people get those two things like confused and blurred.
Yeah.
The lines are blurred because, yeah, there's a lot of people that have this experience, but they shouldn't be having this experience. It's not a normal thing to have happen. Yeah. Yeah.
Excited about those questions are really good.
No worries. I had more, but I feel like we've done well today.
We have actually.
Yeah. I'm really, really excited to hear about a hysterectomy date.
Me too.
Will you tell us?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
on the pod?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, why wouldn't I? The pod will find out when we got to do a fucking bed pod.
That's
But
so
it'll be
true.
like, hey, we're just changing it up a bit. My Beck's like, ugh.
She just yeeted her ute.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm very excited for it. This is the
I
year.
am. I don't know if I am in recovery, but here goes.
Yeah, but like, think of a few weeks, 12 weeks. If Chris and Jermaine and George are listening, it's 12 weeks, 12 to 15 weeks of recovery. I'm coming over to wipe your mother's ass.
They'll be like, yeah, because I'm not. They will let you.
They would sooner buy you a bidet than wiping your ass.
They would leave me to fucking just have shit on my ass. Then they'd be like, you'll be fine. Who's going to smell your ass? No one. I'm not even joking. Like, I'm like, that's exactly what they'll say.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I wouldn't like to do it either, but there's times when you actually have to, but it is what it is.
Think of like the recovery time as the worst it's gonna get,
Yeah.
and then it's
I'm
done.
just a dramatic sort
So
in
am
case
I.
you didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, so am I.
like, ah. And the worst part is I love when somebody's like looking after you and really feeling it. But in that moment, I do milk it a bit. Like,
You milk it. I don't milk
not
it.
on purpose, like, because I'm just dramatically a whingy person when I'm
Oh
sick
yeah,
anyway.
me too. Yeah.
So I don't, hang on, milk it is probably the wrong word, but I'm just a dramatic person where I will fall into all that.
No, I don't think it's drama. I think I am really, you know how neurodivergent people are either like high pain tolerance or low pain
Yeah,
tolerance?
I'm not high.
low.
Yeah, I'm
Low.
not high.
I like could stub my toe and I make it my personality for the next week.
Yeah.
And that's not drama. That's me actually being in pain.
Yeah.
And I really notice it. I'm so aware of everything in my body that when something feels wrong or different to normal,
And
it's
it
there and it
annoys
doesn't
me,
leave.
though.
Yeah. And that's why I hated pregnancy, if I'm honest, because I know my body so well that when something feels different or unusual, or even if it's not pain, but like just not normal, for me, I notice it so much that it's fucking like I can't cope, right? So yeah, I get it. But
No, hang on.
I was about to tell a story.
Milk
And I
it,
don't
got the
think
right word. I love it when people are like, oh, you okay?
doting over you.
Yeah, probably because, I was just thinking like, what's the word? because it never happened. Not it never happens because I'm always the one doing it.
Yeah.
So I never get a moment. By the time I sit down, everybody's in bed or they're fine now.
Yeah.
So I don't have to.
I'm going to tell
do
this
much.
story on the pod, and I think I might cut it. But I might cut it just because I've not really told anyone except Tay.
Okay.
And now you.
Okay.
One time when I was a kid, I was sick and I didn't want to go to school, so I faked it. We've all done it before, right? We've all fucking faked it, right? My mum is just the world's best mum. Like, truly, she's made her mistakes, but we all have, right?
Yeah.
But she was made to be a mum. And
I hope my kids say that about me.
She always doted over me the right amount. I know I never was left without love when I needed it. And when I was feeling sensitive, she always did the right thing by me.
You can tell because you're not a spoiled only child. You're a very given only child, but there's enough of that for you.
Yeah.
You love yourself more than you should.
Yes.
But that's the balance.
Yes. And funnily enough, some people in my life have often thought that does make me spoiled.
No way.
But I think it's because they don't know what it was like for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think spoiling is like giving a child something that they didn't need or want.
Yeah.
Or maybe giving them they didn't need. Spoiling a child is giving them something they don't need, which is like.
But I also feel like it's sometimes it overcompensates.
But you can't spoil a child by loving them too much. No. And a lot of the time, I think some people in my life have thought that I was spoiled because they just weren't loved enough, but I was. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Anyway, beside the point. My mum did a really good job at loving me. And one time, normally when I was sick, I would go to Abuela and Abuelo's house. Like, mum would drive me to Abuela's house and mum would go to work. For whatever fucking reason, I didn't go to Abuela's house this time and mum just took the day off and looked after me. And she doted over me so much and I was faking it. And I felt like fucking shit. I would have been like 8 or 9 and I noticed and I was like, my mum's just taken the day off work. I can see her stressing and worrying about me, bringing me cold cloths of water, like, you know, to put on my head and like giving me, you know, foods to make me to, you know, heal me back to life, nourishment. I'm noticing how much work my mum is putting in for me and it's for fucking nothing. I feel fine.
You noticed that because you actually weren't sick to concentrate on yourself.
Correct.
Yeah.
I noticed it. So now it has become a thing that and I still do it to this fucking day. To this day, Taylor will tell you. I'm sick, for real. If I'm genuinely sick, if I'm at hospital, I was apologizing in between contractions. I still do.
I apologize a lot when I'm sick.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for inconveniencing you. I'm so sorry because that feeling has stuck with me of having someone else care for me, even when I genuinely need the care. Like when I was in labor.
You just saying that I apologize a lot when I'm sick. Not that I've ever, obviously, apart from being a child, but as an adult, I've never faked being sick. But because as the eldest, I'm always looking after everyone else. So when somebody, which is why I like it, because it's far and few between when it happens. When somebody literally puts aside everything for me the way I do for people, I love it. But I still feel like surely there's other things you should be doing.
Yeah.
And
I feel like that now
when
too.
I still can't say, and this will be for another topic, I still can't say, for example, and I think it's a lot to do with like the eldest daughter thing as well. I can't say me. A lot of it when I mention something like, oh, we love that. I always have to, we love that. And I haven't actually put myself first. That's just a me thing. So I've got this eldest daughter workbook. I'll show you.
You've shown it to me already.
Yeah. So that's a lot of that is because you've just put everybody else first and there's
or join you all together.
For yourself. Yeah. That's ours.
Yeah.
There's nothing's ever just been mine or for me.
Yeah.
So when I mention something, oh yeah, we like that. We like that from us. I still can't separate myself from my siblings as just me.
Yeah, that's so interesting. Let's delve into that next
week.
So
when I've looked at that, I was like, I still can't.
That's fascinating.
Myself. So I still can't accept, and I love it, but I can't fully accept that this is for me.
Yeah. Well, so, my thing is apologizing.
So even to have you as a friend, it's like, yes, I will do that for you.
Yeah.
I find it not weird, but it's comforting to know that I know that you would wipe my ass.
Yeah, of
Would
course
I
I
let
would.
you do it even if I had no fucking arms? Probably not, because surely you could be helping somebody else or doing something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't like for me it's like I've the guilt of you taking your time out for me when I am or I already know that I'm sensitive to pain
Mm.
and like yeah, I don't know. And it started I think from that one time that I faked
Mm.
it to get out of school. And now every time, even to Taylor, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Again, apologizing in between contractions. Like,
Well, yeah.
yeah, crazy.
So bizarre.
Crazy. But, yeah.
That's the
guilt.
joys of motherhood, right?
Fucking oath, man. Even
It's
before I was a mother, that
yeah,
was happening,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Like,
No, but like how things come out for us, how we're
oh,
gonna, how
yeah.
we can try to change it,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
we can make things better for our
Yeah.
babies.
What day are we filming next week? Was it a Saturday or a Sunday?
I don't know, my calendar at home. So it's visible. Pardon me.
The Saturday, the
Yeah,
7th.
7th.
The fuck? Okay. I need to confirm my lash appointment for that day as well. I think I'm going in the morning. Getting my lashes done. Yeah. Let's call it. Do you feel better?
I do.
I knew you would.
Hmm.
I knew you
So
would.
hang on, just quickly before we end it. Remember how I said I've been doing a sticker thing? I'm grateful every day. Well, this end of the month, I must share them next time with you.
Yeah.
Today, and I'm trying to make an effort, like I put it where it's visible, so I can do it every day, in the cookie mix jar you said.
I noticed that jar. I was like, is that the jar that I
Yeah,
gave you?
yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, so today's one I put, I'm grateful. I'll show you when I go home because I've already pre-written it because I thought just in case I forget this afternoon. I'm grateful that Izzy has made me get dressed up
Oh,
for the podcast just
babe.
to leave the house.
You sweet soul.
So, yeah. I'm thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, now I've actually got to put in effort.
Well, I didn't.
But I thought,
today.
I thought, you know what? I'm sure there's a method to her fucking madness.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You always like, oh, you always do your makeup and your hair looks so. And I was
Well,
like,
I
you know
said,
what?
hello.
I've got a little lick of mascara, a sheer lip gloss just so I can stay hydrated that I only put on just now anyway. And I washed my hair. I'll give you that. I
said,
did
let me
fucking
do
wash
your
my
hair. And I said, can you do the hair? Can you put the curls, even though I've got actually curly hair?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get her involved. Can you do the hair with the curl? I think I'll do it for Christmas. And she's like, no. She goes, actually, I have leave-in conditioner for your hair. Can I put that in? I said, yeah. And then she goes, can I straighten your hair? I go, no, my hair, there's nothing to it. And straighten it just looks shit. And she goes,
it doesn't
you look shit anyway.
Georgia Nicua.
And I said, oh, and Chris just looked at me and was like, and I said, anyway, everybody says, have a daughter, it'll be fun. And she goes, well, if you want me to be brutally honest, and then throws a blanket over her head and plays the phone. So I walked out feeling $1 million.
You look $1 million.
Thank you.
Don't listen to Georgia.
No, I've learned not to at the moment. But this is where it's triggering because I feel like saying to her,
Yeah.
I'm like, you should talk.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's my apologising.
Yeah.
Just to let you know. When my kids look back on this when they're mothers, when she's a mother or not, she's going to look back and be like, wow, she really fucking held herself together.
I was a bitch. That's what she's going to say.
Because I'm going to be like, I could have said 1,000,000 other fucking things. I've got sisters. I know how to be narky. But I just went, you know what? You fucking put me down more than a notch, you little turd. I won't do that to you, though.
You look gorgeous.
Something at your head, but I won't.
You know what, though? You should really tell her next time. Has she seen photos of you when you were her age?
Yeah.
Has she said, oh, wow, we look so similar?
No.
Well, you do.
I'm beginning to wonder if my daughter actually likes me.
Because you guys look exactly the same.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, you're going to look like me when you're 43. Yeah. Bitch.
Mm. I don't know if she wants to hear that yet. She's not ready for it. Anyway.
Well. Welcome back to the Why Mama Diaries.
If the beginning of this was anything to go by, we're back functioning.
We're good. Unmedicated.
I'm not.
Unprecedented. Did you medicate today?
No, did you say you're medicated?
Unmedicated.
I thought you said I'm medicated.
No,
That's why I was like, I'm not.
unmedicated.
I don't take it on the weekend.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, but that's why we're unmedicated. Unprecedented. I don't know how to say that word properly.
Very nonchalant about it.
Absolutely. And ready to party. Fucking hell. Jack, do you want to go take a nap?
What?
Do you want to go take a nap?
We could definitely take a
You
nap.
could take a co-nap.
A what?
Co-nap.
What's that?
Like co together.
Oh, co-nap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Co-nap.
Yeah.
Co-nap. Right, I was like, what?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
could take a co-nap together.
Mm.
Good night.
Bye.